Hey guys, welcome back to Ben from the Bunker, the web's favorite indie comic show. A little bit of a toy break here at the beginning. I did pick up the Silk action figure off the Hasbro PulseCon or whatever they called it. This is one of those new ones with the pins in the joints, which is kind of cool. From the she's supposed to be like a clone of Spider-Man. Yeah, really cool looking figure. Check it out. I'm sure you can still pick it up on HasbroPulse.com.
Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare! Mutants and aliens and toads beware! You're looking for adventure? Well, this is it! With Jenny, Deadeye, Blinky, and Willie to win! I said, Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare!
So you're welcome for that song being stuck in your head all day. I did pick up some of the Boss Fight Studios Bucky O'Hare figures. I got Bucky and Jenny, and then I got, Toad here. One thing I will say, quick note. These are first of all, these are really cool. Just the colors, they kind of look like the old ones, only better. So that's cool. One quick note I will say: if you collect toys and stuff like that, check different sites like Megalopolis and Big Bad's Toy Store for messed up boxes. Because if they're coming in a messed up box, if you're gonna open it anyway, you get like a huge discount. So check in and see if they've got anything like that. That's how I picked these up, and the boxes weren't even that messed up. The pieces that just moved around in the box. So I just got lucky on that one. So yeah, that's just a little tip. So if you're a collector, check that stuff out. So normally is the time when I would talk about the new comics that come out this past week. Unfortunately, the brakes were messed up on my car. Started smoking. I won't go into everything, but anyhow, I couldn't get to the comic book shop yesterday or today. So I'll probably get there either tomorrow or Saturday. Remember, if you can, try to get your local shop every week if you have a pull list, because your shop is paid for those comics already, so they're pulling them out for you so that so that you can have them. So, and don't be that guy that comes in and takes a few and puts some back. You come in, clean out your pull list. If you're not going to buy the comics, don't add them to your pull list. That way, the shop isn't out the money. But I did get a bunch of Kickstarter stuff recently, so I'm going to talk about this. This one is You Don't Know Jack, Two-Fisted Comic Store Manager. I don't know a lot about what the story actually is. I think this is kind of like more like an anthology, but I will say these black and whites inside are amazing. Making sure everything is okay. So yeah, this is a good looking book on the inside. I'll try to put a link into where you can any of these books that I'm going to show you where you can pick them up, or at least to where you can find the creators online. In the link in the description of the video. So that one came in. It's pretty cool. I got this Inverse Press like 10-year box set or whatever. I had gotten their Vicious Circus book, and there's some cool artwork on the inside. There's little sketch cards, and then some character cards in there too. And then this book, Absentee, Flesh of White, and this is the one that I'm looking forward to really reading here. It's called Clown Town. I want to see how similar it is to something like, if you guys, those of you who read my story, Carnies, about the cannibal Carnies, Volume 2 of that, by the way, coming in Tales Volume 2. So if you haven't picked up Tales Volume 2, when that drops, you can pick that up. Also, another graphic novel came today by Chris Tomasa. I think I said his last name. I hope I did. Met him a couple times at cons. Good guy. Interact with him online quite a bit. And it's a good looking book on the inside. The artist's name is Robert Nix. I like the animated kind of style he does with the superhero stuff here. This is about a superhero who takes over like basically his dad's spot after not really wanting to, but then of course the supervillain does kind of the same thing for their parent or whatever. So I'll tell you, this book looks good. So yeah, maybe check this one out as well. I would say, looking at it, that it looks fairly all ages, which something you always want to know before you pick a book up, whether your kid can read or not. And this monster, came today. It's the Michael Turner um, Kickstarter book, and this thing is huge. I was like, what is in this box that weighs so much? But like, gotta make sure with Michael Turner that I can show the book, the pages here. But I mean, it's Michael Turner art. It's some of his best stuff. Either you like Michael Turner or you don't, but I do, and I'm looking forward to kind of looking into this. And I like his art style, and I like, the way his books look. So there's that. There's these books, and then I'm gonna post some other Kickstarters and here and show you some other Kickstarters that I think maybe you should check out right now because I know some other people running Kickstarters right now. So that's a picture from Mighty Maniax. They're running Kickstarter right now for these cool little interchangeable action figures. Check it out. If for no other reason, check it out just to watch the old school, like Saturday morning cartoon commercial that they do for the thing. Worth it checking out. I'll put the link to the Kickstarter for that book down below. Please check them out. So that's from the Search for Sadiq #1. I actually talked about the Search for Sadiq 0 in my Ben from the Bunker series on Facebook. It's an interesting premise to start with, and it's a young girl who doesn't really know her origins or how special she is, and then it's about her finding out maybe her powers and things like that. Her parents appear to be killed in the first issue, though. I mean, the issue 0, but we don't see it so because it's off panel. So it's done by Greg Burnham. He also did the Red Tail series. Good. The Tuskegee Air series. So yeah, check that out. Check this one out. It's on Kickstarter. Like I said, I'll put a link in below. So that's from Konkret Comics' latest Kickstarter, which I'll post a link down to below. I think what they're doing is a really good idea. They take their 4 #1s, and you could have got that in a Kickstarter. Obviously, with this new one, is all their 4 #2s. This is one of their other books, Adina, from the first one, which, great art, cool superhero stories, characters of color. Really, really good stuff. So now they're doing issues 2 of that. You can also, through the Kickstarter, still get issue 1s. But I think it's a really good idea to kind of get a whole group of books out together. Check out their stuff. I'll post a link down below. Good stuff. So that's all I've talked about today. As always, you can get the books that I write at GorillaPublishingGroup.com. Also, you can pick this shirt up at BelowTheCollar.com. I'll post a link to that down below. And always remember, support your local comic book shop and keep reading indie comics.